Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we will explain about psychological approach. Psychological approach consists of two words, psychological and approach. Psychological is a science that talks about human problems from the psychological aspect. An approach is a perspective that involves certain assumptions about human behavior, the study of literary works. So the psychological approach examines the literary works of literature from the point of human behavior or mental, seen from the figures that are present in the stories. In this case, does not mean just figures that analyze, but more intrinsic elements helps explain the roles of the character's behavior. Psychology literature can be done in two ways. First, through the understanding of psychology theories with regards to psychoanalysis, then conducted an analysis of literary works. In this way, we must preparing the theory first and then search some literary works to analyze. Second, by first finding literary works as a research object. Later, determine psychological theories that are considered relevant to the analysis. In this way, we preparing the literary work first and then search from theory that can be relevant to what we want to analyze from the object. Wellek and Warren suggest that the terms literary psychology has four possible meanings. The first is the study of psychology of the author as a type or as a person. This first meaning is focused on analyzing the author from their work. Through their work, we can understand the author's mental state, such as way of thinking, behavior, and emotion. The second is the study of creative process. This second meaning is more focused on analyzing the work itself. And the third is the study of types and the law of psychology that are applied to literary works. And then the fourth examines the impact of literature on readers or psychology of readers. This last meaning is more focused on how the literary works can impact readers' mental health.
So, psychological approach in literature is psychological result of the author which is expressed in the form of masterpiece. Likewise with readers, in appreciating works, it cannot be separated from psychiatric activity. Next, we will take the example from novel Rindu by Terelie. Based on the result of data analysis in the novel Rindu by Terelie, psychological approach conclude that the conflict that occurs in the novel consists of external conflict and internal conflict. External conflict, what was found was the conflict of the characters in the Terelie story novel Rindu. Meanwhile, the internal conflict is the inner conflict. In this novel, in general, the conflict is conflict external and internal because these conflicts are experienced by all characters in the novel. And for your information, guys, external conflict is a conflict between a character and some things that differ outside of himself, such as the natural environment and human environment or other characteristic. Meanwhile, internal conflict is a conflict experienced by someone in the heart or soul. A character in the story is a problem that occurs when there is a conflict between two wishes, two beliefs, and different choices, and etc. So guys, I think that's all about psychological approach. and thanks for watching.